Hi, this is Maritza from Maritza Concepcion Intuitive Consultants. I am a psychic life coach. The following is a video from my live show from an anonymous caller. Please like, share, and subscribe.
All right. Okay. And what is your question?
Will I be satisfactory point of happiness in my future?
Okay. And your future in fact of career, family, friends, things like that, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Will you reach a... Okay. Will you reach a... Okay. All right, give me a second.
More towards the career though, the career and the money stuff.
Okay, the money situation. Okay. I can
Yes.
touch on all of it, but you want to know if you're gonna reach your goals, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go from now to 6 months from now. How far will you get in those goals? How's that?
I was thinking more like 10 years.
Okay. Okay, from now to 10 years, but I wanted to give you a little bit of an insight of reachable goals, like 1 to 6 months, 6 months
Okay.
to a year to 4 years. You know what I mean? So that
Okay.
way you're not overwhelmed with, oh my God, I gotta wait 10 years for this thing to happen. You understand what I mean? When we already know we have some work to do. Does that make sense? So
Yes.
I am going to do it from 1 to 6 months, and then I will allow you to do the 6 to a year. How's that?
Okay.
How
Sounds
will?
good.
Okay, so you want to know again? Ask the question again.
Um, will I be satisfied with with myself?
With the
Like
okay
for
with
6 months.
with your goals from now to 6 months. Okay. All right,
Yeah.
anonymous Sally. Okay, here's the card that came out. Okay, it's the Page of Cups. What that tells me is right now you are in turbulence. Okay, I see this roller coaster ride that you are on that you want to get off of. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
as far as your personal life now. And you know what? Work, career, and all that other stuff is also falling short. Okay, so I need you to start grounding yourself, okay? I need you to start focusing. The first thing you should be focusing on is not only yourself, but your living quarters. Are you moving soon?
Probably in 2 years, but
You did what?
I
Oh, you're planning
yeah,
to
I
move?
not I not in 2 years, but not now.
Okay.
Not
Well,
not not now.
okay.
I
So
just moved. I just moved.
okay, so
I
you
just
just moved. Okay, that makes sense to me. Okay. So with this move, okay, obviously everybody already knows that when you move, there's a lot of changes, there's a lot of anxiety over moving and creating a whole another lifestyle and job and friends and the whole thing, right? I need
yeah.
you to is there okay, so I see there's a someone who's interested in fishing or likes to go fishing. What is that about? Like, do you have someone in your life that likes going fishing?
Nobody that I know of. Fishing, not particularly fishing.
Does he enjoy
No.
boats?
Nobody that I know, not with the boat.
Okay. Huh. Okay, because I see a gentleman coming into your life that either enjoys fishing or he has a family member who does go fishing and they go out at sea for 6 months and they make a lot of money and then they come back to the States. It's a really odd job, but it seems like they've been doing it for a while. Does that make sense? So it's an odd person. I'm gonna put on my glasses. I also see that you are looking for some help with. Are you going back to school?
Yes.
Okay, I see that you're trying to get some help to go back to school. Okay, um, I want you to know that a person with the Piscean, like Pisces, you know, the Piscean type, you know, the astrology.
Yes.
Okay, so he's a Pisces. Very changeable person. You want to get together in your mind, your body, your soul, as far as like work and career and business and health. And you hope that everything works out. The only way we can assure that is to put ourselves in a situation where we can expand. Don't settle for less. Don't if you're going in a certain direction, don't allow other people to tell you, no, that's not the right path. This is the path you should take. Does that make sense? It's kind of like you have people telling you to go this way, that way, but you don't want to. Okay? And I also see other people, it's almost like they cause you to re-examine your path.
100%.
Yeah, so when people do that, you have to shut them out sometimes and really think about what's gonna really make me happy. Okay? Because if you're always doing things for everybody else, guess what happens? You live a life that you're not happy with. Okay? So I need you to start closing those doors a little bit, okay? Don't close them in their faces, because these people have always been around. Okay, so I see you making a tremendous change in your path in the next 6 months. Okay?
Wow.
In fact, I think it's even sooner than 6 months. I think within 3 months or so, I see you taking a different path. And only because you start shutting people out, like, no, that's not what I want to do. No. You know what I'm saying? So, don't press any issues about the rental. The rent. Does that make sense? Don't press the
About the
issues.
what?
Don't press issues about the rent. If you have roommates, don't pressure them, okay? Know that when you take on a place, try to get a place that if they fall short, I got this on my own. Does that make sense? So that way you don't lose out if it's under your name. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need you to I think that you're also on vacation mode, so
Yeah.
try not to overindulge in like drinks, or it might be too expensive. Does that make sense? So
100%.
yeah, budget yourself, girl. Don't go too crazy. I get that you're on vacation, but don't go too crazy, okay? You got to think about, tomorrow. Okay? Hello? Are we still there?
I'm here.
Okay. Are you feeling a little boxed in with your job, your current job right now?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Definitely time to go. Definitely
Yes.
time to go.
Yes.
Yes.
Girl, you're going to make a
Yes.
lot of changes. Now that one
Oh.
is going to happen sooner than later, because guess what? You need to go.
Yep.
But you need to go
Yep.
in the smart way. I need you to have something,
Oh,
okay? Don't just say,
about it.
see you later. No. I
Yeah.
need you to
All right.
really think it through and say, you know what? I could suck it up for the next 3 weeks. And the next 3 weeks,
Do
you
it right.
bang it out and get yourself another
All right.
position. Okay?
All right.
Don't go crazy now. Okay, so I also, okay, I know in your love life you want companionship in your love life right now.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so you want the great love of your life to come into your life. Okay,
I just want the love.
right,
love
the
always,
companionship,
but
the
it
love.
don't work like that.
Listen,
Yeah,
you want
it
it
don't work
all.
like that though.
Right, you want it all
Yeah.
though. We all want it
Yeah.
all, right?
Yeah.
So with that being
Yeah.
said, that's not an unreachable goal. But guess what? We have to be okay with ourselves in order to let that person in our lives.
We gotta do what?
We gotta be okay with ourselves. We have to be okay with us as a human being. You know, like physically. No, listen, physically, mentally, spiritually, you have to be okay with yourself so that person can easily come in.
Be okay with you too. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, so it's a closed door.
Right. You stop closing those doors.
Okay.
And don't go through the motions. I don't want you to just take anything and go through the motions, because guess what? At the end of the day, that'll only last for so long. It's time not to do that anymore. Right. Don't go through the motions. Okay. Oh yeah, you know, have a good time, blah blah blah. That's not you. You really want something of substance. So guess what? You can hold off, and that person can come into your life. Okay. And you know what? Sometimes you feel like you're struggling to assert yourself at work. When that happens, you probably are in the good path of switching careers. Okay.
Yeah. I was switching careers completely, actually.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah, completely. Yeah.
That is awesome, because guess what? It allows you to recreate who you are and where your goals are. Does that make sense? It's kind of like it's a job, but guess what? When you want a job to be a career, it's totally different. Because you're going for it, you're striving, you're enjoying it, you're moving. Does that make sense? As opposed to, okay, I gotta do this for the living, I gotta do this to pay my rent. No, now is the time to really move forward. Okay, this is the time for you to move forward. I see some social activities coming in. I see your personal life improving.
Awesome.
I see some business, social, personal. And I also see a long distance phone call. Who do you have who lives further from you now? Is that a friend?
Who lives with me?
No, a friend. A friend that you had before may want to contact you or try to get together. That's a dead horse.
As far as going away?
No, as far as your relationship. Your personal relationship.
My personal relationship?
Yes, your personal relationship.
What about it? Is he a friend?
Yes. You have a friend that doesn't no longer live where you live. But they're going to try to contact you. And you can either take it or leave it. Does that make sense? Like, this person doesn't live... Okay, so you have this relationship where you used to live. You moved, and he's trying to contact you to try to get together. Not going to happen. You shouldn't waste your time. Okay? Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time.
It already happened. It just happened last week.
Oh, okay. So good. You made the right choice, girl.
No, I wasted my time.
Oh.
I wasted my time, Karen. I'm very confused, very discombobulated, very disoriented.
You know what?
Horrible.
You shouldn't have done that to yourself. And you know why you did it? I see why you did it, because you're looking for that companionship. You're looking for that love. You're looking for that connection.
There you go, girl. Yes.
So,
that I already have, but I'm close. How the hell am I going to get it? Don't make no sense.
No, guess what? You're close to getting better than that. I need you to believe that. You're going to get better than that. Though it looks familiar and it sounds familiar, just let it go. Like, he's let it go, so you let it go. Does that make sense? It's kind of like he kind of sneaked you back in. You understand what I'm saying? But you already knew that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew it, but it was deep down where I locked it up. So.
Girl, don't. Those weak moments, that's when you call your girls and say, let's go. You know? Let's go do something else. Let's go do something fun. Yeah. Right. That's when you do that. Okay? I need you to start changing a little bit of how you think about that person. Okay? Finances.
Okay, so I got a black shirt at home that looks like a green shirt, and then I'm wearing it every day. So I'm wearing these shoes. I'm listening.
Okay, so finances will improve a little bit. Okay? There's something. You know what? Your financial aid or something. Did you put the financial aid for school?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm gonna get it.
No, you know what? You're right. Unfortunately, that doesn't look promising.
For school.
Yeah. Doesn't look promising. However, listen, don't let that stop you though. I need you to Yeah, because there's other
Keep going.
avenues that you can take. All right, you want to say no to me? All right, I'm gonna get mine.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna try
Yeah,
something else.
100%.
And
Yeah,
you try
I'm
something.
gonna make sure I pay for school regardless.
That's right. I like that
Yeah.
because you know education is knowledge. Knowledge is power, right? So we got this, okay? So we sometimes we need power in our lives. We don't have it in our personal life. So guess what? If I go towards my schooling, guess what? I feel so powerful because guess what? I'm learning, right? So I need you to keep doing that. Keep doing that. But you already had that attitude about schooling anyways, which is good.
Yeah.
So I want you to keep going at that, okay? And I see something, a new program that's going to afford you to continue to go to school. So look for, start thinking outside the box. Like, you know, if you're in a certain area, they might have like certain scholarships or something that they offer.
Something, right?
Right,
Yeah,
yes.
School be offering a lot of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So go out there and look for it. Think outside the box. Don't wait for the no answer. Just keep going forward. Okay. I need you to go and get that. Okay. You have to. You're in self help and self discovery right now, which is great. I like where you are right now.
But you know, it can feel like you're beating yourself up. It can feel like you're defeated in the inside.
You know what?
Feel like that, like you're defeated.
Right, but guess what? That's part of growth. That feeling right there is that you're growing. You're growing out of the things that you used to be so comfortable with, but they don't no longer fit you. So guess what? That even happens with friends. Friends don't no longer fit you, and you feel some type of way. You're like, wait, why didn't I spend 3 years with this girl? All she does is suck my energy out, and they no longer fit you. Does that make sense? So I need you to know what you're going through is growth. What you're going through will get you and afford you to move forward. Okay?
Yes.
And you are going to receive an answer to a problem. I'm not sure what that problem is, but it's probably that. Okay? You know what?
Yeah.
I think, don't think that you're alone right now. Does that make sense? I want you to know that you're not by yourself.
I don't know.
You are not by yourself. You need to recuperate from everything that you've been through. It's almost like when you moved, right? So when when you move, it was like, you know what?
Exactly what it
Sally's gonna get hers. Sally's gonna grow up. Sally's gonna do this, and this, and you're so much more focused. So understand, with struggle comes growth. Okay, understand that.
Yep.
You know, and understand that don't feel alone. You have a couple of girlfriends that you can really that are real deep like you. So tap into them and they help you, you help them. That's what a relationship is all about. You understand what I'm saying? So so know that you have a couple of girls on your side that you no longer need, and then you have a couple of girlfriends that you tune in with. Does that make sense? So know that as well. I see that things are materializing, but they're not materializing as fast as you want them to, right? So when that happens, we get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. Keep going. Keep finding other avenues. Keep going forward. When you find yourself falling back, reel yourself back in, okay?
You're telling me this is a milestone? A true milestone?
It is for you. I do see that. It's a turbulent one, you know, it's kind of up and down, but you will get it. You will get it. Okay? So, with that being said, I think I took a little longer than not, but I think we're done. So how did you like your eating?
Yes, it was good. It was good. I feel for certain now, you know, with certain things. Yay. My mind is not so foggy, and I'm not so discouraged like you just said. So it was awesome. I really appreciate you.
Yay! I am so happy you guys called.
Thanks for watching. If you're interested in a private consultation, you can contact me on any social media links in the description box.